Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Kashyyyk Creek, and is another map made by Soupy, and he also recommended this to me in the comments down below. So again, if you do have a map of your own that you want me to check out, please let me know in the comments. So as you can see, a pretty small, compact map, 4 spawn points. All of the spawn points have already been taken by the respectful sides, and as you can see, what's really cool is that the shape of the spawn points revolves around this little water area, the creek, I guess, where the battle will take place. As you can see, the first impression is also that a giant battle has taken place here, with all of the buildings and the trees being rooted out. Oh, we got Yoda. Very nice aesthetically. I always like areas with a lot of water. Again, there's a whole bunch of objects and props placed that make sense, that fit the area very, very well. I can already see that this is, for example, better than the Tatooine mission we did not too long ago. Of course, that one was plagued by a few bugs here and there, and also this is infantry only, meaning that none of the units can actually get stuck. Also very well playable with AI. As you can see, they quickly took out one of the spawn points to the left, and you can see that our clones are here trying to take the one on the east side with the help of Yoda. It's also interesting to see that, for example, in this map, you know, I often talk about the premise of having equal amount of spawn points for each team, and then having one in the middle or somewhere else to, you know, give one side a bit of an advantage. That's not the case here, and that is also completely fine.
The Republic is in control of a command post.
You don't necessarily need to do that. The cool thing here is that the flow of the battle spins, because now it sort of changed 45 degrees. Again, you can see that each side is very different again. That was already the case with the Tatooine mission. It's something that Soupy is very, very good at. What I mean by that is, for example, the one spawn point has all of the clone dropships. This is a little town over here. The other one is at the shore of the water. Just having very distinct, different spawn points, which again is, I think, a very important thing. And look,
That's another command post under Republic control. They're losing reinforcements.
you can see that now at the spawn point to the north, they're fighting to take it, as we are trying to get it here. Again, very well playable with AI.
The enemy has taken a command post.
Which I guess in the environment now, where you can actually play the game online pretty easily, is not that important anymore. But back in the old days, when I did the reviews on the Kanoa channel, you couldn't do that. You could only do multiplayer through like Hamachi and that sort of stuff. And that was a pain in the butt. So it was very important for a map to have, like, it be well playable with AI. And I still really like playing with AI. That's actually one of the things that I absolutely hate about the EA Battlefronts. Now, they do have, of course, an arcade mode, but it's super small, and I want to have, like, the full big battles with AI, but whatever. Again, a very fun map. There's a little bit of, like, whiteness around these, like, platforms, which I'm not entirely sure what that is about. Yeah, it looks a little weird, but nothing to like ruin the experience. I actually think it's pretty cool to have like the platforms that you are often, you know, used to seeing at the top of the bridges, now having been, you know, fallen down. Like there's been a big battle. I'm gonna slow the pacing down a little bit because I don't want this battle to be over yet. So I'm not going to capture that point. But look, this one is actually the most beautiful one. I love the LAATs over there. I wonder if there's also, if some people also call them lats. I remember in the Rogue Squadron games, they called AT-ATs AT-ATs. So, you might actually have people that, you know, call them different stuff as well. It's even, I remember, the official name of droidicas are destroyer droids. And I remember in Star Wars Factions calling them destroyer droids. And I got several people saying, like, they're not destroyer droids, they're droidicas. Showing you just how obnoxious some Star Wars fans can be. Come on. It's been actually a while since I was the droids. I'm gonna be the droids again soon in another map or something. I do really like them. I think that their design is really cool. So I think this is a very cool map. It's a bit simple in its premise, not that that's a bad thing. But this would be one of those maps that you would maybe play, you know, in the during your coffee break, and that might be it. You know, some maps, for example, offer different types of gameplay. You know, either close quarter gameplay or open warfare with vehicles and stuff. And this does not do that. Now, of course, maps don't need to offer that. But, you know, you will probably have the same kind of experience every time you play this. I do believe it only supports Conquest, but it does support both this and the Galactic Civil War. I would actually love to also see a map from Soupy with some vehicles in them. Not that this needs it. This is actually, if this has vehicles, that would be overkill. But, you know, just to see different types of stuff. It would actually, for example, be interesting if, like, there's a way up there. Maybe with the jet trooper you can get up there. You have, like, a vantage point. And since there's no spawn point there, there's no real use.
Command post under attack.
Except for getting to that vantage point. Yeah, so now you can be like, pew, 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 pew. I never noticed that actually if you're shooting from afar, they won't have their shields up. It's very interesting. There's no way. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh! So close.
Roger that.
You could even expand on the whole creek idea, by the way. I just realized. You could, for example, have the creek be longer. And have several spawn points in the creek as well, and just have it all. It's like one of the missions in Medal of Honor Pacific Assault.
The enemy has taken a command post. Our reinforcements are being depleted.
Like where you are constantly fighting in like knee-deep water. Very, very cool. Some of the AI does get stuck behind the cover in the water, but I don't think there's anything you can do about that. It's just how the game works. I mean, there's more than enough space in between. Shotgun? Shotgun. No, I don't like Yoda that much in terms of like how he plays here. His reach is super limited.
Being depleted.
Oh, well, just give me a choice now.
Droidica, take him out. We've got droids.
Oh my god, look at all of these here.
Our second wave of troops is being depleted. Strong hand, but close.
Whew, there we go. I actually just realized there are no super battle droids, are there?
We've got a sniper.
Not that that's a bad thing. Star Wars, in my opinion, does a very good job of like introducing like really cool looking units and then immediately making them super weak. So super battle droids get introduced in Attack of the Clones, and then they are super weak. Like Jedi's kill them with ease. And same with Death Troopers, where the Death Troopers look super cool, but then they also get killed pretty easily.
Lead on.
Yeah, I don't know where those final three are. It might be in one of the houses.
Another command post for
Oh, he's
the
behind the hut.
Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
It's a little strange.
Watch your flanks.
Okay, well, we're capturing this anyway, so we're about to win this.
Keep it up.
Anyway, guys, if you want to check this out, you can find the link to this map in the description down below, and don't forget to let me know any recommendations or requests for maps that you want to see.
Reinforcements. Keep it up. A command post has been lost, but not the battle.
Really?
Hostile reinforcements are being depleted.
Come on.
A command post is now under hostile control. Enemy reinforcements are decreasing.
And then I will see you guys. No!
Tired I am.
Nope.
Rest I must.
Too early to do the goodbye call. And I'll see you guys next time.